Hello there. Today I'm playing this game. So by enemy health, it must just mean as I kill them. Yeah, that is what it is. I could just done that the whole time. And I can't steal his power either. That would be cool though. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Just barely clipped him on the bottom. Come here, let me suck you. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Sniped him as he ran. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing a lot better this run. Try to steal him from underneath. Okay, I don't think I can. Yeah. Yeah, you see how quickly they run out? If you're standing next to the edge, that's just gonna stick you. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright. Now I can leave this hellish area. That was pretty intense there, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Did not expect them to swim right at me. I thought they were just gonna have a pattern or something. Alright, well. Okay, it gives me 2 lives. That's fine. Or 2 health. It's weird going from Mario to this, because in Mario there is no health. You're either Big Mario or you're dead when you get hit. And that was a terrible jump there. Yeah, I forgot to mention right off the bat, but I'm playing with the classic NES controller. Which, oh, nope. Leave this world. Okay. See, look at the options this game gives you. It's so great. It's not just a straight shot, and once you're done, you're done. You can move around stages, you can leave once you're in the stage. It's amazing. I'm gonna steal the laser. Yeah. And then, I'm gonna kill this guy. Just for no reason. Doing the genocide run of Kirby. Yeah, what was I even saying before all this? I got super distracted by Meta Knight. I just completely blanked. Whatever I was saying, just, you know, I'm gonna be very annoyed because I know the moment I go to edit, I'm gonna remember what I was talking about. Whoa, that barely missed me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, about the classic NES controller. Okay, it's a good thing I remembered that. But yeah, I definitely, because I never actually, ow. Oh, come here, come here. Let me steal you back. Yeah. But yeah, I never, wow, I almost jumped right into that. There is a 1-up down here, so that's good. But yeah, I never actually played the NES, because I started on either the SNES or the Sega Genesis. I had either one of those. I think I was just in the age range, because I was, oh my god. I was born in 1994, which, if you don't want to do the math on that, I am 25. So yeah, from 1994, I think that was about the release of the SNES and the Genesis. They were at least released around in the 90s. At least released. It's a bit of a mouthful there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna steal the ice. Get this laser out of here. Yeah. Oh, that's the stone. Yeah, I don't really know the effectiveness of this one. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this might have been a bad choice. I'm just gonna drop that. Yeah. Ow. What am I supposed to shoot at him? Oh, okay, the notes. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like the way boss fights work in this game, too. It's very unique. Alright, should just be one more of those notes. But yeah, I keep getting sidetracked by these games. They pull my attention away. It's one of the hard things about doing these, because you have to not suck at the game, which requires a level of focus. Oh, that's cool. That just kills everybody. But yeah, it requires a level of focus where you need to actually watch what you're doing, but if you just stop talking and play, then there's really no point in even recording it. So you have to find a little middle ground in there. This thing's awesome. Oh, I only have one more use of it. Either way, still very cool. Oh, actually, can I... Does that destroy the... Oh, no! I need to come suck up that guy and then do the... Oh my god, I can't go back. Oh, no. Oh, do I use a... Oh, do I rewind time? Oh, Kirby, what do I do? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna try to go... This isn't... Because the only reason I was doing that in the Super Mario Brothers because there were no save points. Whereas this one has more plentiful lives and a more fair gameplay system. Where you actually... Oh, look at that. They bounce around corners. Got them from beneath. But yeah, I don't so much feel the need to use restore points and rewinds on this one. It's just good fun. Yeah, take it. Yo, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I really love Kirby's mobility in these games. I haven't played any of the SNES games because roundabout back... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to steal this. Yeah, the beam's cool too. But a roundabout way back to the NES controller, I didn't pick it up right away, so I probably didn't have to go through the initial hassle, if there was one, of, like, Nintendo always criminally underselling their products, where they'll make, like, 10 copies of something that 90,000 people want, and they're like, well, you know, wait 6 months, it'll come back. It's like, or, and hear me out on this, just make the right amount right away. I know, crazy. Very crazy thought. But yeah, oh, no, give me my power back. Oh, shit, alright, well, I keep doing that. You're supposed to press down to keep the power. But yeah, so anyway, when I went to go buy the NES controller, which you have to have a Switch Online account, I'm going to steal his ice, and it's like $60 for a pair, which is really not bad, because it's $30 a controller. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick that up. It's nice for the novelty, it's just cool to have. And then I played it with the NES games, and I was like, oh, this is incredibly comfortable. As I mentioned, I'm using it right now. And wouldn't you know it, it works better. I know it's very shocking that the controller these games were made for work better with the controller that they were made for. But that is the case, I'm here to tell you now. So, coming around on that, you know, in the roundabout fashion that I mentioned, as I'm trying to get through here, the NES controller is amazing. I love it. So I went on there, and I was like, hey, let me try to find the SNES controller. And wouldn't you know it, to my surprise, they had it. It was on there. They knew what they were doing. And then I go to buy it, and the little buy button is nowhere to be seen. So I refresh the page a couple times, it's still not there. I'm like, something's up here. So I go around, and apparently, within the first day of it being released, it sold out immediately. So by the time I bought the NES controller, I guess they had already had the SNES controller out, or gone, so to speak. But yeah, I went to go buy it, couldn't buy it. I look around, see that it's sold out, and then I heard that it was about to be restocked, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then I checked, and it just said for the European one only, and I was like, oh my god. So I go on eBay, and they are selling them for double or triple the amount. I saw one that was quadruple the amount. It was $120. But yeah, most of them you'll see are for like $60 to $80, which is just ridiculous, because as I mentioned, the NES controller, it's $60 for a pair, which you can only get once, so make sure you know what you're doing, or you're on the right account when you do that. Because you can only do it one time, so treat the controllers nicely. Oh, this power's nice. I'm gonna hold on to that if I can, and try not to die. But yeah, just the damn Nintendo scalpers. I swear, there is no one worse on this planet than a Nintendo scalper. There are varying degrees of criminals that are better than Nintendo scalpers. And I might be a little bit dramatic there, but hear me out. Every time Nintendo releases anything, the scalpers immediately come in flocks and just buy it up. Like, they made the NES Classic immediately day one, bought it by all the scalpers. There were people posting pictures online where they had, like, probably hundreds. I don't even know how to describe how many were in that picture. There was a picture online that was just, like, just a whole room full of NES Classics. And all because some bastards go out there and buy up the entire stock, and Nintendo, being the people that never stock anything properly anyway, just creates a horrible scalpers environment where the only one with scalpers, because the way Nintendo stocks them, day one they're sold out, so the only one with products left are the scalpers. And then they do like 2 to 4 times the price, which, I'm going to be honest, if it was $45, I would probably buy it off eBay. Because as much as I don't like scalpers, I wouldn't mind paying an extra $15. But, and here's why I haven't, because some of them I've seen for $60, which is almost reasonable, because it's $30, so it is twice the price, but I don't know. I want it. That's all there is to it. But here's the thing, is that in the same way the government doesn't negotiate with terrorists, I do not negotiate with scalpers. So I will go as long as I guess I have to before I get the SNES controller, before I give them any money. I was going to shoot away that sword. It's not really going to help me here. But yeah, the good and bad news is if you are looking to get one of those SNES controllers, they actually are coming back. They said The one thing that kind of annoys me about the announcement is that they just said to wait for news in January of 2020. So it's like, okay, news on what? News that you'll be restocking, or that in January 2020 you'll actually have them back in stock? Which one is it? I need to know. Because if I wait all the way until January 2020, and they're like, oh yeah, they will be in stock in May. It's like, oh my god, I should have just paid the scalper. But yeah, I hate that Nintendo just kind of creates that environment. And granted, it is a good business decision, and probably the best decision, if we're being honest. Because they don't want to print, like, 100,000 things that only 10,000 people want. So it's like, it's good business on their end. But still, they do way, way under. They should really have more ways of surveying the public. Like, even just go on Twitter and, like, Facebook, whatever, and put, hey, how many people want this? And if 400,000 people say they want it, then just do some kind of business math to figure out how many of those people actually will buy it, and then go from there. But there are definitely ways, because other companies do it all the time, to be able to stock appropriately. It's not one or the other. It's not criminally understock or stock so many that you're just sitting on a pile of useless items. There is a middle ground. Trust me. Even if they just did, like, because I know mass production, it's cheaper, but even if they just did, let's say, pre-orders. Like, every month and a half, they compile pre-orders. And then at the end of that, they say, hey, we have 90,000 orders. So then they build 90,000 units. And that's it. And then they don't build anymore. And then, oh, here it comes. A month and a half later, more pre-orders. And the cycle repeats. And that way, you don't have this nonsense where it's just a bunch of scalpers that own these things. And then if you want to pay a premium, you have to pay it to third parties, which I don't like doing. I like buying from the people. Especially in this case, when one of them are dirty, dirty scalpers. So you can see my dilemma here. But anyway, in the roundabout fashion that I'm used to having... Yeah! Oh my god. Oh, I thought I almost lost it again. But yeah, anyway, roundabout fashion, I like the SNES controller. I really want to play it again. I haven't used it since I was a wee child. Probably like 3 or 4 years old, so I almost have no memories of it. I have memories of the console. I don't know what the controller felt like. And yes, I would like the nostalgia. I would like to use it. Because the NES, as cool as it is, I've never used this controller before, so it's completely new to me. Be like, now what would be cool, and I don't think they would do it, is if they made Genesis games for Nintendo Online, and they sold, like, Sega Genesis controllers. I like how the animation changes there, too. But yeah, now that I say it, that actually wouldn't really be that crazy, because they do have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games and all that, and a lot of the virtual stores do have Sonic games, so I don't know. It could happen. We'll keep an eye out. I said it might be ridiculous, but it could not be. It could be very, very real. So yeah, that would be nice. It would be funny to see them cooperate to that extreme, where they're releasing controllers, which I'm assuming there would be some kind of cost split. Like, if the controller's $30, then Nintendo gets 15, they get 15. Or maybe even a less degree, because it's Nintendo's platform, and they really hold all the negotiating power. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the service, and it seems like they're going to keep going, which is nice, because the next one in line is actually the N64. So it goes NES, SNES, N64, and then I think it goes straight to the GameCube, and then the Wii, and then the Wii U, and then the Switch. And I'm not counting any of the handheld consoles, those are just the home consoles. And the handheld consoles, I think it would go... Actually, you know what, they might even include the handheld, because that'd be easier. Because the N64, those games are quite big. So yeah, they might try to go handheld first, like maybe Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. But yeah, you've got the Game Boy Advance. Technically, you have the Game Boy Advance SP, but that's just really an upgraded model. It's not, as far as the games go, it's not any different. And then you have the DS, you have the DS Lite, the DSi, and then the 3DS, and then the new 3DS. And now you're fully caught up on Nintendo consoles. If you want to be really technical, you also have the XLs of those variants. So you have like the DS... the DS was never made in XL, but I think the DS Lite might have been made in XL. Then you have the DSi XL, which I definitely had, so I know that one they made in XL. And then you have the 3DS XL, and then you have the new 3DS XL, which I currently own. I have the Metroid one. It looks incredible. Yeah, that's probably my favorite of the 3DS ones. There was a Galaxy one that looked pretty cool. But yeah, the Metroid one, 'cause my favorite color is orange, so definitely works for me. Whoa! Just ran right into that tire. Okay, try that again. Yeah, the checkpoints are fair in this game, too. I like it. Oh, you know what? I can actually jump and slash this now. Yeah. Yep. Let's go see what's over here. Oh my god, it's a tire. Ow. Oh. Oh, you know what? This might actually be good for this section. I'm assuming that's why it's here. Oh. Ow. Yeah, because you can just run through like a tire. Just skip by a lot of this. Oh. I don't know why I thought I was going to roll like a tire at him. Alright, come on back. Yeah. If you ever want to... Oh my god, he jumped right over it. Oh, okay. You're trying to trick me now, huh? Ow. Okay, he did give me that time. I'll give him... Oh my god. I was actually doing pretty good at the start. Now I'm just floundering. Okay, I think... Okay, there we go. Oh my god. The jump... It was still in the jump animation when I went to go... Oh, okay, so I start on this side. That's good. But yeah, I was in the middle of the jump animation when I went to go press the suck ability. I don't know what the official term is for that. That's just what I'm going to call it. Whoa! Alright. Come on, come back down. Yeah, it just wouldn't let me do it. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not doing incredibly well at this game, but it does... Ow. Alright. I'm going to take back what I was about to say. Oh, haha, not going to get me that time. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, I feel like I'll do a little bit better at Mega Man and Bass now. Because I was doing very... Or, I think it's Bass. I need to start calling him Bass. The original name for Mega Man is Rockman. So, you have, which is funny because Roll, her name is still Roll in the English version too. But that's originally what it was, is that you had Rockman and Roll, like rock and roll. See, it's funny. But in English translation, it doesn't make any sense because it'd be Mega and Roll. But yeah, so, of course, you have his long-term nemesis, Bass, and then his dog is named Treble. So you have Bass and Treble. Which is why I'm assuming his name is Bass and not Bass, because, for starters, he's not a fish. Oh, this is much easier. I love this. This is great. Yeah, that was well worth it. Oh, what is this unfair nonsense? I'm gonna try to steal one. Once the star disappears, just to be... Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god. Okay, well, I got the wheel anyway somehow. Yeah. Oh my god. If they start falling way too fast. Oh, yeah, I couldn't reach it. I almost got it. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, very fun games. They were originally for the Game Boy Advance exclusively. Wow, okay. So no wheel on this guy. I guess... Oh, what do I do against him? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kirby... Oh my god. Kirby bosses, they always have something that they shoot at you. And then that starts the boss fight. Maybe I can freeze the blocks. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Give me back my power. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so I'm going to try to slide kick it and just... Oh, alright. Well, I think that was the way to do it. So I'm going to try it on this one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you just slide kick it and drop, and then you catch yourself. Okay, let's try this without the extra one-up. But anyway, as I was saying, Mega Man Bass game is very fun, because it lets you play a full game as Bass, which as far as I know, they don't do often at all. Which I actually like in Mega Man 10, although I suck at those games. They did add Bass as a DLC character, which is cool, because in the Mega Man 9, it was just Mega Man with Proto Man as a DLC character, which is also another fun one to play as. And then in Mega Man 10, you already had Proto Man and Mega Man, and then you had Bass as a DLC. Oh, backdrop. How does that work? Backdrop. What would be the usage for this? How do I actually use this? Because look, I still have the sucking power. I guess I'll figure out as I go. Whee! Oh, I did it! Made it all the way to the number 1 slot. Look, there's aliens up. Oh, you get a 1-up up here. Okay. Still should have got that other one, but I'll take this one as a consolation 1-up. I like how he just aggressively comes in and slams that flag down. It's like he's claiming this land for Kirby.